Good morning, class. Today we are going to study a chapter named Who Did Patrick's Homework? This is a story of a boy who did not like to do his homework and he always wants to play badminton and other sports. This story is written by Carl Mare. So, in the introduction, this is a wonderful story that are presented magical realism in a beautiful manner. A boy, Patrick, who gets inspired and feels propelled to work hard by an imaginary ilm. So, begin with the chapter. Patrick never did homework. He found it too boring. Patrick, a student who is studying in a class, he did not do his homework. He find it is boring. He played hockey and basketball instead of doing his homework, and he also play a Nintendo or video game. Patrick, do your homework or else you won't learn a thing. His teacher told her, his teacher told him that you have to do your homework, otherwise you cannot learn anything from your studying. And it's true, sometimes I feel like a enormous, but what could he do? Sometimes, sometimes listening these words from his teacher, he find it annoying, and he hated to do his homework. One day, his cat was playing with a doll. He grabbed it away from the doll. To his surprise, it was not a doll; it was a tiniest person. It was a tiniest person with little wool shirt with old-fashioned breeches and a tall hat man like a breeches. Save me from the cat and I promise to grant you a wish. Only if you do all my homework till the semester of the end of this semester, that is 35 days. Patrick told to the little man that you have to do my homework for the last 35 days of the semester. This was a deal done between the Patrick and the little man. The little man agreed on the wish on the Patrick and set to solve his problem. So for the more understanding, let us see a video.
Who did Patrick's homework? Patrick never did homework. Too boring, he said. He played hockey and basketball and Nintendo instead. His teachers told him, Patrick, do your homework or you won't learn a thing. And it's true, sometimes he did feel like an ignoramus. But what could he do? He hated homework. Then one day he found his cat playing with a little doll, and he grabbed it away. To his surprise, it wasn't a doll at all, but a man of the tiniest size. He had a little wool shirt with old-fashioned breeches and a high tall hat, much like a witch's. He yelled, "Save me! Don't give me back to that cat! I'll grant you a wish! I promise you that!" Name some characters from stories who grant wishes in a magical way. Patrick couldn't believe how lucky he was. Here was the answer to all his problems. So he said, "Only if you do all my homework till the end of the semester. That's 35 days. If you do a good enough job, I could even get A's." The little man's face wrinkled like a dishcloth thrown in the hamper. He kicked his legs and doubled his fists, and he grimaced and scowled and pursed his lips. "Oh, am I cursed? But I'll do it. And true to his word, that little elf began to do Patrick's homework. Except there was one glitch. The elf didn't always know what to do and he needed help. Help me, he'd say. And Patrick would have to help in whatever way. I don't know this word, the elf squeaked while reading Patrick's homework. Get me a dictionary. No, what's even better, look up the word and sound it out by each letter. When it came to maths, Patrick was out of luck. What are timetables? The elf shrieked. We elves never need that. And addition and subtraction and division and fractions? Here, sit down beside me. You simply must guide me. Elves know nothing of human history. To them, it's a mystery. So the little elf, already a shouter, just got louder. Go to the library. I need books, more and more books. And you can help me. Read them too. As a matter of fact, every day in every way, that little elf was a nag. Patrick was working harder than ever, and was it a drag? He was staying up at nights, had never felt so weary, was going to school with his eyes puffed and bleary. Finally, the last day of school arrived, and the elf was free to go. As for homework, there was no more, so he quietly and slyly slipped out of the back door. Patrick got his A's. His classmates were amazed. His teachers smiled and were full of praise. And his parents, they wondered what had happened to Patrick. He was now the model kid. He cleaned his room, did his chores, was cheerful, never rude, like he had developed a whole new attitude.
So students, we have seen this video for more understanding. We will continue with for the another chapter from tomorrow. Thank you.